Okay.
Let me just let everyone know. So we are back again. Just restarted it. And anyway, I'm going to bring up your table. I actually closed everything down there real quick. I didn't restart the whole computer. I don't think it needs that because I did that already. But anyway, I think it's something else. Anyway, you can hear me though, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When I was a paramedic, there would be small car accidents that would hit a telephone pole or a above ground box.
Right.
And it can take out phone and internet and even electricity for a neighborhood.
All right. What number are you right now? What place are you in? Ballpark.
It says 207.
207? Okay. I'm going to get your table back up so we can have some fun with this here. Jeez.
I'm trying to play, but I got 3 idiots at my tables that are all in every other hand.
207? How many chips?
12,775.
Okay.
I don't want to play like that, but I'm going to have to start getting more aggressive because these idiots are just building big stacks off the fact that they're buying all the blinds.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, I got you on that, and I just found your table, so I got you both ways.
All right. Good deal.
Cool. Let me bring that back up. Thanks you again. Yep, there was another disconnection hiccup. Not sure what's going on. Sounds like I'll be working on some stuff as we go. So you guys got JGrant again right there. Let me turn the volume off on the table, and we should be good. Let's see here. Just restarted. Shove chart time in diamonds, says Minnie. Terry says we can hear you. Cool. Thank you. Hardcore says we're good. Boom switch activated. Mojo says to Minnie. Lynch Cats can hear you. Can't see you. Can't see you. You can't see me? Did you see mine? Tomorrow, try rebooting everything from your provider. That's what I did to do 2 times to fix mine. Just a thought. Yeah, sounds great, Nick. Can you guys see us? You can see us, right? On Twitch right now?
My default is always to update the firmware on the router.
Lynch says we're good. Okay, all good now. Thank you, everybody. Sorry about that. We are good. Everybody can hear us. They can see us. Like I said, I got JGrant here, who's outlasting me in pretty much everything here tonight. Dominating. He's got his college sorority cup right there. We don't know what's in it. The red cup.
Oh, good. Let's guess what's in the red cup.
Guess what's in the red cup, everybody. Rich Al says good now. Cool. All right. Mini Ozzy, Meta John, Cabby, Lynch Cats, Terry St. Peter. Thank you. All right, guess what's the clue, JGrant?
You drink it ice cold, and it's America's drink.
How's that? Can you see the chat or no?
Yeah.
I just put it in there.
Pepsi? What? That's not America's drink.
I know that's not going to be the right answer, but that's the answer to your question.
You know, when they're ice cold, like Coke and Pepsi, they taste exactly the same. And so when they did the Pepsi challenge, they only made the Pepsi cold, and the Coke tasted horrible because it was hot. And that's why everybody picked the Pepsi.
There we
Pepsi
go.
Heater.
Mojo says, I will copy, paste. Okay, thanks, Mojo, because I missed it. Did you see my Lynch Cats comment? Mojo's going to copy and paste. Kevin, Mojo. And now back to poker. Moderator found. Oh man, that's funny. And now back to poker. It hasn't been back to poker all night. Exactly. Oh man, this is funny. All right, so they said iced tea.
Cabby got it.
What's that?
Cabby wins.
Coca-Cola. Cabby wins. Oh, so I was right. It is Pepsi.
Yeah. I got it out of the Coke can.
So I guess I can't even bring it up because we don't want to bring up the Coca-Cola thing and politics and all of that. So I'm not even going to bring it up. But what I am going to bring up is You said Coke is more American than Pepsi, basically. Come on.
Well, I was just kidding. Around here, Coke's popular. More popular.
It is. I mean, obviously it's popular, but yeah, it's it's so much advertising goes into all of those and everything like that. So,
and they all taste the same.
Yeah, it's hard to get. I guess. Well, I mean, there are some of those. I guess. I don't know, what are those discount stores or somebody, you show up to a party or something and they got like a 2 liter of like, I don't want to say the brand name, but something cola. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, I don't want to talk bad about people that, but it's like, you can taste the difference there, right? So.
Oh, yeah. My other go-to drink is grape Shasta, and people think I'm gross for drinking it, but it tastes so good.
All right, so
love my grape drink.
Cabby is going to get an official point because he did get it right, and he's been listening and playing around, right? So I think that's a good thing. Nice guest. What's in the red cup thing? So we've got hardcore. Obviously, JGrant with 2 points. Meta John got 2 points, and then Cabby. I don't think anybody else got the 9 on the dice, so we're good. I know Nick said ace 3. So. Actually, he said 6 deuce also. John Miner 6-1. Yeah, okay. Just going back through it. I don't think anybody else had a 9, so we are good. And of course, the internet did hiccup there, so we lost some stuff there. So, but anyway, everybody, welcome back. Thanks for being back. And now back to poker. JGrant, you're into small blind. You're folding. What's going on? You didn't have anything?
Jack 5 offsuit, and I was afraid of what just happened.
Look at all that. Look at all that action going on.
These guys are just, I'm waiting for the table to break because these guys don't, it's just all in every hand. Just like watching the chips go from person to person on the table.
All right, so yeah, let's see where you're at. You're about 12,000 in chips. The blinds are 2-4, okay? And actually, let me bring up that tournament real quick. How many did we get tonight on this? And all of that stuff. So we had 1,002 entries, so pretty straightforward. And of course, top 150 are going to be in the TPs. And what your ballpark, you're about 229, it says. And then how many we have right now? We still got quite a few, actually, huh?
450.
About 455. So all right, so yeah. We'll see where we're at on that. And so yeah, you're doing okay with the 12K in chips compared to low stack. Anybody out there on Twitch in the chat, let me know if you're anybody running deep in the DQ tonight. Okay, if you're running deep in the DQ tonight, let me know where you're at. That was obviously a joke. JGrant's not laughing though.
Oh, I was watching what was going on the table. It just went to a break. I'm just trying to be patient because I'm trying to play protective poker like you talked about.
Right.
That I'm going to sit here and pass until I get a hand that I can trust. That if one of these guys goes all in, that I can actually call it. Yeah.
All right. What is this here? Nick says poof in the East, crippled by the donk and forced all in. I know about that. John Meyer says, I'd love to find substitute for drinking soda, but it is in the fizz. That's actually the substitute for me, John, is the fizz of the club soda, the soda stream and all of that. So, because you got to have that acid, right? The fizz, the carbonation.
I saw somebody call that static water because they said it tastes like static.
Static water. All right, so we got an update here. Mr. Clutch is 71 out of basically there's about 460 or 440 some players left. Mr. Clutch is 71. Mojo's 254 or 264 now. Fatal top 36. That's nice. Rich Al 220 269. And yeah, and then Terry St. Peter 345. And what are you on the break? 220 something?
233.
233. Cabby's 133. All right. Mini Ozzy says, I'm out of everything now. Thanks for the fun stream, Cabby Casino. Talk to you tomorrow. Good luck, everyone. All right, Mini Ozzy. Thanks again. Badass is taking off. JGrant, if you want to say something to Mini Ozzy, she's taking off.
Oh, see you later, Mini Aussie. Thanks for kicking my ass in mini tournaments.
All right, John Miner says Cavern Casino, but club soda is still soda. Yeah, but we're talking about the bad effects, right? The real bad effects of drinking like Pepsi or Coke or whatever, right? With the high fructose corn syrup and all of that. And if you get the right kind of water, like if you look at like a Perrier is, if you look at the ingredients on bottled waters, a lot of times they have other stuff in there, right? Whether it's sodium or some other kind of minerals or, you know, whatever. But like a Perrier has, the ingredients are just water, right? There's no sodium there. So like just having carbonated water, and like this soda stream, I'm just taking basic water from my filter from my fridge, and then I'm carbonating it, right? That kind of stuff. So I wouldn't necessarily call it soda. I mean, even though, you know, I mean, it's carbonated water, right? But without
is your soda stream built into your refrigerator?
No, it's on the side. But I you know, I have the soda stream where you put the bottle in there and then you just hit the two or the 1, 2, or 3. So I mean, you know, I guess you could say it's soda, but it's not the soda that we're talking about, right? It's like it's carbonated water. I mean, it's just water with gas, like we talked about. Right?
Yeah,
it's water with bubbles. And so anyway, that's what I was talking about, John. Lynchcast says the only win I've had tonight is that we haven't lost power with the bad wins we've had. Well, they've got to be positive somewhere, right, Lynchcast? So. All right, Mojo says good night, Minnie, for sure. All right. Oh, Raise 'em Higher is 11 out of 400 something. Rigo is still in with 267. John Miner, I drink diet, decaf, Coke, and good with that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in those diet drinks, right? So Minnie Ozzy says good night, Jason. Oh, Minnie Ozzy says good night, Jason, also to you. So, and you already said good night to her, so you guys are good. Mr. Clutch, Mojo, Hardcore, good night, everybody. Yep, sweet.
Good night, everybody.
John Miner says, but think it's supposedly still bad for me. Yeah, the diet soda is supposedly bad for you, right? Even though I love diet Pepsi. I can't stand Diet Coke, but you know what? Coke did get me with that Coke Zero, Jason.
Oh.
That Coke Zero actually not too bad.
No, Coke Zero tastes pretty close for not having any sugar in it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I'm somewhere and I wanted to get like a Diet Pepsi and they only have Diet Coke, I do not want the Diet Coke. But if they have Coke Zero, I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Coke Zero. That'll work. But hey, I mean, hey, if they got root beer, let's go for that, right? If it depends what we're having and what we're doing. So
I love root beer.
All right, Cabby says besides KFC, Coca-Cola is probably one of those, one of the two most secret ingredients that I can think of, right? Besides KFC. All right, here we go. Hardcore says all of you have to do, John Miner, is pour some Coke or Pepsi on an old car hood at a junkyard in sunlight, watch it bubble the paint off it, and you can wipe the paint right off after you see that. I haven't had a Coke or Pepsi since.
So you can clean your battery terminals with Coke.
Yeah, and I remember they said stuff that you can do with like Taco Bell hot sauce or whatever. You take an old penny and you put it in the Taco Bell hot sauce, and then you take it out the next day and it's like polished, just like super clean. So that would probably go under the same type of thing with the soda as well. So there you go, Hardcore. 619 Poker says, Cavaxino, did you see my mini bike on Discord on tilt, lose to Deuce 3? So let me check that out on the Discord there. I did not see the mini bike. Well, let me double check it. Did you put in the general chat? It must be in general chat. So let me go to that real quick. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got it right there for you. So he's got a mini bike there, type of looks like a workout exercise type thing. If you guys can see that, I'm not sure if you can or not, but just based on that. All right. Cool. Looks like 609 is going to be doing some working out there. Get that tilt out. Cabby used to love Pepsi Clear. Yep. Yeah, I was always Pepsi guy with the Cola Wars and all that. And then it's funny because one of the main reasons why I started drinking Diet Pepsi was I had a couple roommates, and every time I'd come home, all my Pepsi was gone. They would drink all my Pepsi. And so I started buying Diet Pepsi because they wouldn't drink. You know, this was in the 20s, right, when I was in my 20s. And so I just bought a bunch of Diet Pepsi, and they wouldn't drink it. They wouldn't touch it. So every time I came home, all my drinks were there. Oh, what happened, JGrant? Did they move you?
That was just too big of a raise. I had 7-8 suited. I was just kind of trying to limp in and see the flop, and that was just a bad idea to do that.
Oh, man, you didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of drinks, man, I really like Mountain Dew, but it's got so much sugar in it.
Right.
And I'm a huge fan of Livewire. It's orange Mountain Dew, and it is so good. And I quit drinking it. And now Lynch Cat's been talking about a melon Mountain Dew, and now I'm like driving past the convenience store thinking about it.
Yeah, just don't do it. Yeah. So what I was saying is on the Diet Pepsi. I would get Diet Pepsi so my roommates wouldn't drink it, and I'd come home and sure enough, my Diet Pepsi, they'd still be there. So I was happy. And then one of the
sure it was.
and then one of the roommates started cracked it open one time because they were obviously desperate or thirsty or whatever. And next thing you know, a few months in or whatever later, they like Diet Pepsi now. Guess what they're drinking? They're drinking Diet Pepsi. And so the other roommate I had never did get into it, so that was good. But yeah, and then I got used to drinking Diet Pepsi over regular, and then as far as calorie wise and all that, it's probably worse for you, right? For all the other reasons, but so anyway, I still drink Diet Pepsi actually because of that. So
Dr. Pepper's real big around here too,
right?
But the Diet Dr. Pepper, I can't drink it. It's just too nasty.
All right, so Hardcore is saying hot sauce works really good too. Yeah, to clean battery and all that stuff. JGrant, so he's letting you know that hot sauce, of course, and that's what I was saying. It works. The Taco Bell one. John Meyer says, "I believe you, Mojo. Anything like that is always bad for me," and yeah, for sure. In all of that, Smithy Raj says in the 1920s because I said in the 20s. I said it. But then I had to correct it. I said when I was in my 20s, right? So that's why Smithy's saying in the 20s. When Kevin was young, back in 1920s. The Roaring 20s is what we called it. Actually,
Kevin was just a boy.
We didn't even call it the Roaring 20s when it was the 20s. It was in the 30s we started referring to it as the Roaring 20s because when you're in the 20s, you don't refer to the 20s as the Roaring 20s. And that's what I remember growing up in the 20s. The 2020s. All right. Island Bud says, I was like, did we lose Kevin? What happened? Kevin says, Smithy Raj, I literally split the drink out when I read your 20s comment. I spit my drink out when I read the 20 comment. Yeah, that's funny. And I knew it when I said it, it sounded like that. That's why I instantly corrected it too when I was in my 20s. So 619 Poker says, Cavicino, my brother heard news about Las Vegas shows open in April and buffets. Yeah, that's a hard pass for me on going to buffets in Vegas and buffets anywhere right now still. But, you got to reopen at some time and you got to try to get some things going. So, I'm all for it. If they want to do that and people go out there, I'm just not going to partake in that. I'm going to be going to Vegas, like I said. And when I'm going to Vegas, I'm going to be strictly business there. I'm not going to be, going to have my mask on and do my stuff and being completely strict and, staying in the room as much as I can or whatever the case may be. So I'm going out there for business and that's what I'll be doing. So, unfortunately, I won't be doing any social visits or calls when I'm out there. At this stage, I'm still, family first and safety first and all that kind of stuff. So on that, Rigo says, poof, I lost with the jiggities again. Good night, all. Good night, Rigo. The stream. Thank you. Cabby says, where are you again, JGrant? JGrant, they want to know where you're located.
I'm in Texas. I've been living in Dallas, but right now I'm in Amarillo up in the Panhandle because I'm getting some medical treatment up here. God, I got to fold this. I can't believe it didn't work. Unbelievable. But yeah, Amarillo, if you don't know where it is, it's up in the very top of Texas in the Panhandle. Right. And it sits on the Cap Rock, which is a giant geological feature that it's like all the plains across America. It's like the edge of it where it drops off. And it is so cold here. Oh my God.
So what game are you playing right now, JGrant?
I'm sorry?
What game are you playing right now?
The Monday 1000 cash, Simon.
Okay, so I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. What place are you in, though?
I just lost half my chips because my ace king didn't work out. I'm at 326.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to find it, and we got sidetracked on talking again. Sorry about that, everybody. But hey, I mean, we're having a good time, right? I'm having a good time. Hopefully, everybody else is. So,
I got to be honest. I hate ace king because it never works out for me, and I end up losing a boatload of chips every time.
Okay, let's. Yeah, I mean that's especially early in these events. Raising with ace king, ace queen, and stuff like that. And then if you don't hit, you're losing a lot of chips there. And
I should have stopped earlier because the guy, no matter what I bet, he was calling. So there was 2 9s on the board. I assume he had a 9. Of course, you never know with these people.
All right, here we go. Got you back on the stream again now, okay? And I'll get the sound off there.
It hurts to lose half your chips, but I've still got 6,000 chips, and I don't have a problem coming back from that. There's quads again.
There's the quads, baby. All right, so I got JGrant over here for everybody back to Poker Mojo. Okay, there we go. So he's sitting there. He's like 321. I know he got quite a bit people still in on the stream team. So definitely hit us up with that where you are, as you did at the break last time. Mojo says, "So funny, Smithy. Did you tell them you're too young to be a boomer?" There you go. Gen X, thanks. Barely. Cabby is in Arlington for a little while longer. Obviously, he's working on selling the home and all of that, moving out to Vegas. So, Mojo says, "Me too, Gen X, and proud." 619 Poker says, "Cav Casino, I understand that. I'm not going to Vegas till you let us know to fly. Till you let us know to fly up for the filming and meetup. Right? That'll be great. That's going to be outstanding." And then Mr. Clutch Logo says, "Cav Casino, my wife wouldn't have married me if I liked Pepsi. She's a Coca-Cola fanatic. For 15 years or so, our kitchen was decorated in a Coke theme. My godfather did that with all the Coke, stuff, merchandise. Floor to ceiling was like a Coca-Cola store, from napkins to towels and utensils and small appliances." You would love that, huh, JGrant?
Oh, my ex-girlfriend, her mother had a bedroom decorated in M&M stuff, and then the kitchen was all Pepsi stuff. They had like a biplane hanging from the ceiling made out of old Pepsi cans. Right. And me and that woman did not get along.
So, yeah, my godfather had the same thing, Mr. Clutch Logo and JGrant, about all the Pepsi stuff. And it never set well with me, but, he was my godfather. He was awesome and everything like that. So, obviously, there was never any riff, and we never even got into it over it ever. But, it's more of a fun thing anyway. But, they obviously have so much. And that's a smart thing to do, right? And have all that merchandise out there. And people start buying it. There's JGrant over there as well. And that says JGrant's Other Ride. It's got you with a big helicopter there.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
That's an Augusta Power 109. That's one of the fastest helicopters in the world.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that thing could move. We got the accident scene quick.
All right, 619 says, "I like supporting the casino tribes here in San Diego," and that's awesome. I do have some friends working down there too and stuff, so that's cool. I love that 619 Poker. Keep it up. Also says, Pepsi Cherry Zero Sugar is my favorite for now. Coke Zero is second best. So See, 619, he goes both ways, right? On Pepsi Cherry Zero and Coke Zero. So.
Cherry Coke, baby. Love that cherry Coke.
It's funny because a lot of people I've talked to over the years, they don't really like cherry products like cherry Cokes and stuff because it tastes more like medicine or reminds them of medicine and stuff. But, every once in a while you do get a good, like, Shirley Temple or Roy Rogers and stuff. Those are good to go. So I don't think
cherry Coke's only really good out of the fountain. It's not good out of a bottle.
Okay. All right, so let me see through here. All right, so you know why I am a Cowboys fan now, JGrant. Why are you a Cowboys fan?
Man, I've been a Cowboys fan since I realized what a TV was, because my whole family's Cowboys fans. So it's a generational thing in Texas, man. You don't root for like the Steelers unless you want to get a beat down.
Yeah, and I think that's that's the way it's supposed to be there in Texas. And it's funny because a lot of people. I'm not talking about the transplants in LA because obviously there's a lot of people that come from all over the world, right, to live in LA and stuff. But the people that are born and raised in LA and stuff, and obviously most of them are Dodgers and Lakers. But the ones that aren't, that are from here, what I've noticed is that the reason why they're not either Lakers or Dodger fans is because they're rebelling against all of the family and friends that are Lakers and Dodger fans, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so I do see that happen sometimes. So when I meet somebody from like Dallas, right, and they're not a Cowboys fan, it's I find that doesn't happen just in LA. It happens all over too, because that usually comes up in a conversation. Somebody is from Miami, but they're a Green Bay Packers fan, and you're like, well, what happened, right? And then they'll tell me, everybody was Dan Marino this or whatever, and so I just went, I went.
Yes.
Oh, there you go, all in, JGrant, you got it, the flush, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
There we go. At least you spoke up this time. Thank you.
Boy, look at that, man. I'm a river sucking out donkey tonight, man.
Yeah, but you're still in river sucking out donkey.
Yeah.
You're still in, baby. You're still in. Yeah, my play was uneventful tonight, but I didn't do anything. I don't feel, and I end up with the 2 TPs, two cashes, so to speak, and 2 places in TPs. So, all right, we are down to 352. Is anybody still in the East out there? Anybody still in the East? What's going on?
I got too big for my pants in the East, and somebody kicked me right out of that tournament.
So Cabby says, yay, Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Meta John says, our low sugar was terrible. Yeah, I need those low sugar drinks. Yeah, 6-9 says, long story. Took me a long time to find the Pepsi Cherry Zero soda. Okay, that's funny. And then Terry St. Peter says, I remember Tab. It was terrible. And Moxie. Island Bud says, don't talk about the Steelers, JGrant, and Kevin Casino laugh out loud. The Steelers, hey, they actually run a really good organization. They're just, not as good as the Cowboys, right? So let's do that. They don't have stars on their helmets. They couldn't even afford a logo on the other side of their helmet, right?
Yeah. Well, I got Queen 10 here, so.
They actually do it. Oh, there you go, Queen 10.
Oh, you got an 8 on the
what did you get? Oh, you got the 8 on the river. Actually, Steelers do got the 6 rings now, which I wasn't happy about.
No.
All right, Lynchcat says, oh my God, I lived on Jolt when I was in college the first time around. Jolt. Cabby says Jolt Cola. I don't remember ever trying Jolt. I think I saw it, but I didn't try it. It's kind of like the 2-hour, 5-hour energy drinks. I've never tried those. Smithy, in the TPs. You guys in the TPs? He must be. Smithy, what are we talking about here in the TPs? Is that for the East? I thought we were already in the TPs in the East. And you guys, it's got to get down to 150 here, right? And the diamond to get TPs. So, but anyway, Smithy's got the TPs out there. I'm sure somebody said something about it. 619 says, Camp Casino, at Gardens Casino, which soda companies is there? Pepsi or Coke? They do have actually Coke at the Gardens Casino. And so if I'm ever in the break room going to get a drink, I get the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Dr. Pepper in the break room. It's kind of nice because in the break room, it's free drinks, right? Free sodas and stuff or whatever. So, if I wanted to get diet, what I do, and I have done this at McDonald's, because for some reason McDonald's doesn't have Coke Zero, so I will get half and half. I'll get half Coke and half Diet Coke, and it actually tastes like Coke Zero almost, right? And so, I will do that. I used to do that. I'll do it where I do half Coke, half Diet, unless they have Coke Zero. Or like I said, if I'm feeling it, like if I'm having something like it's special or whatever, like a Reuben sandwich or something, we're going over the top, then I'm just going to go root beer or Dr. Pepper or something, unless of course they do have Pepsi. But, I think we did talk about this on the stream the other day too. Somebody else streamed with the drinks and, the IBC root beers and the IBC cream soda. There's a sandwich place in LA, in San Pedro called Busy Bees, and they make their own sandwiches and belly busters and all this stuff. And every time I go there, I have to have an IBC cream soda. It's a glass bottle cream soda.
Oh,
it just
yeah.
goes perfect with it. So there's certain things you have to drink with, like, so it's, for me, if I'm having the, it's called a belly buster. It's homemade Italian sausage and meatball sandwich from Busy Bee in San Pedro's. And anyway, I have to have IBC cream soda with that. All right, JGrant, you're in the big blind. You're going to see a flop here. So let's see what we have. Flop 5, 4, 3.
I just flopped it straight.
It is a rainbow flop. And
I got
see any
6
stream
deuce.
teamers on there. So hopefully you got the 6, 7.
I got the 6 deuce.
6 deuce, all right. All right, here we go. Let's go, JGrant. You didn't go all in. You still got 4. All right, there you go.
I hope this guy doesn't have 6, 7. Oh, he's got 5, 6.
All right, so it's a free roll for you.
Give me some paint.
Well, it is now.
One time, give me some paint. Yes, ace.
There we go. Boom, switch. JGrant. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
I'm still upset about that 8 because that dude called me with trash hand, 8-0, and he called me pre-flop, post-flop. He called me all the way, and all he had was a pair of 8s, and he called like 10,000 in chips. I mean, who does that?
And that's what I love about when you're playing with somebody for a long period of time. You get to learn, their tendencies and all that stuff. So,
yeah. I mean, he has a lot of chips, and if I was in his position, I might be calling everything as well. Man, all right, see, now I've got 7, 8, 9, 10 here, but I don't think it's worth 3,000 chips to chase an open and a straight draw. I can't do it.
Yeah, I think your move there is obviously to fold or just jam it because you got some fold equity there, and then you're open-ended, right, if he does call. But
yeah.
Obviously, I'm a fan of the fold there. So.
Now I got king, queen of diamonds here, so I may just try to see a flop because every time I get king, queen, somebody has like ace, king.
All right, so let me on the chat here.
Oh,
whoa.
This guy just keeps going all in constantly.
Yeah, and so you know that. So if he's behind you, you got to try to get him on that.
That's why I'm folding so much because I think he noticed I tried to limp because every time I do it, he goes all in.
Well, Terry St. Peter also says Jolt was one of his when he was working back in the days. Was one of them that he did working nights back in the day. So yeah, Jolt, I guess, yeah. Lynch guy says, yes, it was, Terry. And it was absolutely disgusting. So they were drinking it, but they were disgusted. All right, Grateful Greg is 12th in the East now. Oh, so Grateful Greg going for a final table in the East. 12 out of 22. All right, go for that. Let me try to catch up to this chat because I'm really far behind. Terry St. Peter's or cheerleaders, huh? Said something.
Cheerleaders.
I think he's the Cowboys, because the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are obviously better than the Pittsburgh Steelers. But Terry St. Peters loves the Steelers too, though. So I'm not sure of the full context, but I think that's what he's talking about. Mojo says you skipped my comment, Calvin Casino, which I have to scroll back up because I do not want to miss Mojo's comment. Mojo says, Calvin Casino, F, cherry, Coke, and Pepsi, add grenadine. Yes, exactly. And that's what Roy Rogers and Shirley Temple are. It's grenadine and like 7-Up or Pepsi. So, Mojo, I'm with you 100%. Add the grenadine. Thank you, Mojo, for scroll up. And I apologize, I missed that. Just really trying to catch up to a lot of stuff here. So, Island Bud says they missed the East also, right? So, uncalled for, Calvin. Island Bud says uncalled for, Calvin. I'm not even sure what he's talking about anymore. Thank you, Smithy.
He's been in the crayons, man, and he might even be sniffing the highlighters. So,
well, Lynch Cat says, eye on him. And I know you don't want to hear this, JGrant, but Lynch Cat says that melon Mountain Dew is freaking good.
Oh, no. I see. Now I'm going to be like driving around 7-Eleven tonight, stalking the place, and somebody's going to call the police on me.
Smithy Rod says, no, I'm not in the TPs. You were talking about TPs. So he was saying it when I was saying TPs, when I cashed a couple TPs. So like playoffs? All right. Hardcore says, second part of the question, have you ever owned a horse? All I know that all I have had belt buckle and boots and no flipping horse. So there was the first part of the question, Hardcore, which I didn't miss. So, all right, here's a question. Here's a question for all who have lived in Texas, okay? Who were in Texas this is a question for all you Texans out there, okay? Who here in Texas has a Stetson, the high boots, and a big-ass belt buckle? So they want to know, okay, JGrant, so you're raising your hand. So you have a Stetson.
I have the whole outfit, baby.
He's got the boots and everything. Okay.
Man, that is a formal outfit in Texas. That's what you, and your jeans, your good jeans,
right?
That you don't wear anywhere else.
Yep.
And your white button down, boy, that's
right.
That's a Texas tuxedo, baby.
Right. Smithy Raj, I did say that the Steelers have one more than the Cowboys, but Smithy Raj is not a Steelers fan, so I'm not sure why he's making a comment. But he's doing good, right? Because I think the Patriots have 6, right? So, also. But Smithy's not really a Patriots fan or a football fan. He's actually a soccer fan. So,
come on, 4.
Oh, let's see what you got here. So
I got pocket 4s.
All right, I'm all over the chat on this. Sorry about that. So
sorry.
Let's see what JGrant's in the hand on this one. We got 8, 6, and deuce out there. It is another rainbow flop. See a lot of rainbow flops here tonight.
I got pocket 4s, but I feel like something's wrong. I feel like somebody's got a bigger pocket pair.
All right, he's going to let him go. All right, so the question was, who in Texas, the Texans have the Stetson, and you said yes. Cabby just put laugh out loud. Cabby didn't answer the question. No, he did answer it now. Okay, so just so you know, my father's from Texas, so I used to go back to Texas every holidays, right, during the holidays when I was younger, and so yeah, I did have the cowboy boots and all that. The one thing I didn't have is I didn't have the belt buckle, but I had the hat, I had the jeans, obviously, and the boots, and I loved cowboy boots. So let's just skip down to the second part of the question, which was, you
got to win your buckle. You don't wear just any buckle. You win something in the rodeo, and that's where you get your buckle.
And that's where you get your buckle. Okay, so his question is, second part is, have you ever owned a horse? All I know, they have had hat, belt buckle, and boots, and no flipping horse. So all the people he's known have all that stuff, but they don't even have a horse. They haven't even owned a horse.
My dad had 2 Arabians.
Mm-hmm. So like trail riding horses, basically, right?
Yeah, right. Just they were pretty. I don't know why you'd buy Arabians for around here, but he lived in New Mexico, so we could go over there and ride them around.
Yeah, my dad. So I have had the boots, the hat, the jeans and everything. I never had the big belt buckle, but I have owned a horse also, because like I said, my dad's from Texas, so one of his dreams was having a horse ranch. So he actually bought like a 10-acre horse ranch out in Riverside, which is about an hour and a half outside of LA. And so so I actually had a horse, and we would go out there, we'd go horse riding and all that. But I never had the big belt buckle. And he had Arabians and some quarters. He had some some racing horses too. He never raced them though, or he wasn't into horse racing. But yeah. So my horse name was JD Amir, and that was the name of the horse. And it was a trail riding horse that he had bought, an Arabian, right? And and it was awesome. So so I did just to answer the question, on that, even though I don't think I was supposed to answer because I'm not Texan, but obviously, my background now. So, all right, let's see here. Smithy Roger would like everybody to know that Tom has 7, the Steelers have 6, the Cowboys have 5, the Patriots have 6 Super Bowls, and Tom has 7. Okay, so, and Smithy says no. Okay, yeah, we already got that. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss Smithy's comments because I don't want him to feel like I'm filtering him out because of his comments. But remember, if you don't want me to miss it, put the at Cavern Casino. But even when you do put the at Cavern Casino like Mojo did, sometimes I do miss it. So sorry about that. All right, JGrant, you're down to 5K in chips. You're going to make something happen here. You got to pick your
I'm
spot.
just all over the place. But thank God the guy next to me that's all in all the time finally got busted.
Our runner says out of the 1KD. Queens ran into aces. Good luck, raise them higher. Go get them. Nick says Cavern Casino is a fan of a fold everywhere. When you folded that hand, remember earlier, the open-ended? So he's just talking about that. All right. Okay, so Cabby did answer the question. Cabby says no Stetson, no boots, and no belt buckle. I will get a pair of boots before I move out of Vegas. So
I get some Wrangler jeans going, man.
So Cabby, nope, didn't do any of that. All right. Big blind special. Oh, Cabby says, well done, JGrant. Big blind special. Remember when you flopped the straight with the 6 deuce?
Yeah.
That was good.
I lost all those chips a while ago.
All right. 619 Poke says pre-blind special, deuce 3, beat by queen, king, queen. Oh, well. All right. Let me try to scroll through what I missed here. All right. It looks like our runner's taking off. So good night, our runner. Good night, our runner. And we'll reschedule the heads up with our runner for sure. Grateful Greg knocked out 15th in the East. Okay, yeah, I was going to pull that up. If we made final table, we're going to bring that up on the feature table. So it looks like Grateful Greg did go out 15th. All right, don't forget, next Monday, we do have the Stream Team Championship. Okay. Also, for anybody new to stream and all of that, checking it out, I am going to be doing a special stream also on Sunday, March 7th. I'm doing basically a welcome to ClubWPT to all of the recreational players out there in SoCal and around the world. So it's basically it's for any new players to ClubWPT. It's going to be the 5K. I think it's going to be Vince doing a 5K bounty. I'm going to be doing it on the same tournament on that. And it's part of with ClubWPT. And basically it's another way to reach out and introduce new players to ClubWPT. So all the new players that are coming in, signing up using the Cavern Casino bonus code, they're getting a free buy-in to that 5K bounty tournament this Sunday, March 7th. So if you want details on that, go and check out my Twitter and all of that. I've got that posted over there, and there's links and all of that. So, and if you have any people that are thinking about playing or not, and you want to invite them in to come and play and hang out, we're going to be doing that. So it's going to be a live stream. My next live stream is actually going to be on Sunday for the 5K bounty, and there will be an extra 5K bounty on my head, and there's going to be some other prizes and giveaways on my stream and all of that. But that's for the new players and new people on that. Stream team, feel free to go over to the WPT stream and all of that and do your thing. But anyway, so just to let you guys know on that. And then, of course, on Monday, I'm going to be streaming the Stream Team Championship and back in full effect with everything on that. Okay, let's get back to the chat. JGrant, you folded this hand, okay? So our runner did say good night to myself and to you, JGrant. So our runner.
Night, our runner. Feel better.
Cabby says the Cowboy cheerleaders are better than most teams. So there you go, Smithy Raj. We'll take the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. All right, Cabby did bust in the diamond. No good. 619 does not drink alcohol. Let's see here. Terry St. Peter says, Kevin Casino, you were talking about Steelers not having enough money for a logo on the other side of the helmet. Or cheerleaders. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha on that one out, Terry St. Peter. Oh, what?
Same. We both have the same
All right, and there's no diamonds. Okay, so this is Omaha high-low here, JGrant. You get to chop the pot, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Mojo says, don't worry about it, Smithy. It's what us grown-ups do. All in. All right, Mojo, good luck. Hopefully you made it. Mojo's out. No good.
Oh, here's a dilemma. I'm on the small blind, and I've got ace-9 offsuit.
All right, let's see here. What are you going to do here, JGrant?
I don't know, ace-9, and I'm already got 800 in it. I'm tempted to shove. But I got a caller. All right.
Okay, one player for a hand. Let's see what you do. All right, so you did have an under the gun limp in, and they obviously saw that the big blind too was out, so they're probably weaker. And they are. They're weaker. They got the queen 10. We're looking for ace 9 here. We did get an ace, so that's good. That's a really good start.
No,
that's a terrible turn. But look at the river. Where's the river card?
Club. Yes.
Oh yeah, flush, baby. The spade. Nice.
That's what he gets for trying to suck out on me.
Nice. There you go. All right. Boom switch, baby. All right. Man, we're missing a lot in the chat. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me try to scroll down here. Mr. Clutch Logo says, anybody had stubborn sodas? Their root beer is the best. I think I have, and it's good, right? As it is their cherry soda. Tastes exactly like an icy. Found them at Fountain in a fast casual restaurant by me and swear by them. So I think I've had it. There's this one deli place that I think they stock those, like off the wall, fancy, mom and pop root beer type of places. And I think I've had it. I think I remember liking it and all of that, but I don't even remember the place I had it at. So I don't know.
Dude, we used to have an old, like a legitimately from the 70s A&W drive-in. Oh my God, their root beer floats.
Yeah, there was a couple A&W root beer stands around here that we know of, and you would order an A&W root beer. They would give you the frosty mug, and they had the A&W tap, and so you could just go fill it up yourself. And then after the first one, you just go back with the mug, exchange it for another frosted one, and it was awesome. Yeah, the best, hands down, best.
You need to try a Dr. Pepper float as well. It's just Sonic makes it, the Dr. Pepper with ice cream blended in.
Right.
Yummy.
I'm in. I'm in on that for sure.
Yeah.
All right. 619 says you missed my John Cena comment. Repost it, please, because I scrolling up and I don't see any John Cena comment. 619 Poker says, I don't drink alcohol only on holidays and birthdays, but I didn't see the John Cena comment. Nick says, Cam Casino also a fan of being 39 minutes behind the chat. I am way behind, and I just scrolled up, and I'm doing it. All right, we're totally caught up in the chat now, and we skipped a bunch, okay? So we're caught up. Island Bud says spade, not club, JGrant. You did call out for club when you needed a spade, but you got the spade. I thought I was
saying spade. Man, my brain's correct.
You did call out wrong. I caught it. Island Bud caught it, and Island Bud is calling you out on it. Island Bud also says, did you feel that from behind? JGrant?
I don't even want to know.
Okay, Island Bud did not say that. I made that up.
No, didn't feel a thing, dude.
I figured I'd play along with you guys on that one. All right. I'm caught up in the chat. Great run, Grateful Greg. Sorry to hear Mojo's out. All right, 619 says, Poker blog, new guy uploads at Jamal Casino, Poker BEAS, Poker Beast on YouTube. Cool. We'll check it out. And Cabby says, I used to like the good old sarsaparilla root beer. Oh, I didn't even know that root beer. Okay. I don't even know how to say that. How you say it?
Sarsaparilla.
Oh, sarsaparilla. Oh, you know what? I just didn't see that when I'm reading the chat and trying to find all these other tables. Sarsaparilla. There it is. All right. Yep. Hey, sometimes. Mojo says, oh my God, I was laughing so hard when you called out clubs, JGrant.
Did I? I swear I said spades.
You 100% said club. Because when you said club, I'm like, well, what? And I saw you had the ace of spade and you got the flush. I saw you got the flush right away, but I also heard you say club. So
okay, I'll tell you the story behind that. It's because I've been seeing just a crap load of club flushes lately. So every time I think flush, I think clubs.
All right, Smith.
My bad. I'm totally embarrassed, but
no, you're good. Everybody's done it. Smithy says, Nick, wow, you made a joke 39 minutes?
And we make a joke go all night if we want.
All right, Island Bud says, laugh out loud to my joke about how did it feel to you? All right, 619, here we go. John Cena just did a melon Mountain Dew commercial that was for Lynch Cats. Yeah, we all saw that 619. It was on the Super Bowl. But there is a running joke whenever John Cena is in a commercial or something, we're supposed to pretend we don't see him. So that's an ongoing running joke out there. If you guys aren't aware, you can probably look it up on the internet. Rich House has just doubled up to 118 out of 191 with pocket aces. So nice.
I got a problem. I got tens, and I don't know how to play tens.
So it is one player per hand, so I can't tell you what to do.
Okay.
You might want to go all in.
Boom! Trips. First set.
But don't blame me if you bust.
I got 3 tens. Let's see if I can get any action.
You got more than that.
I want both of them to call.
All right, what are we down to? We almost there to the TPs, right? 188? Okay.
Man, one call. Oh, dang it. I meant to go all in.
I was going to say 1,600. You should be good. You should be good with this. That should be good. Yeah.
Has he got a straight? Nope.
He's got nothing. He's got Anna Kournikova. He's got Anna Kournikova.
Somebody explain that to me. Why do you keep calling when you got nothing? Fold. Give up.
Yeah, and then he can't fold at the end now because it's only like 1,600 to win so much. But see, that's where I can fold, right? Unless you got a really good read on somebody and you think your ace king is better than your heir is better than their heir, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, maybe he really thought you actually missed everything, you know?
Yeah, he could have thought ace high was good.
So, maybe he's putting you on, ace 9 or something like that. Because you did play like an ace 9 earlier or something, right? Or did you fold that? But anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was nice. That's a boom switch right there for you, for sure.
Thanks.
All right, let me try not to stay 39 minutes behind in the chat. All right, we're good.
All right.
619, John Cena sold out to Hollywood. Laugh out loud. Because Lynch Cat loves the Melon Dew. Yes, Lynch Cat does. And, I'm going to get me some just for next week's stream, JGrant. I'm going to give me some of that.
As soon as this is done, I'm getting in the car and going to 7-Eleven.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I'm going.
All right, is anybody left in the East? I think Grateful Greg was the last one. So I think we're just down now to this here, the diamond. So let's see.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I do hope it's not a regional flavor because Mountain Dew is notorious for regional flavors. And I know Lynch Cat's up east. Sorry.
Well, that melon one, though, was advertised on the Super Bowl, so it should be available everywhere.
Okay.
It should be. Not that it is.
I'm going to go to Walmart and get me a case of those bad boys.
Actually, so let me tell you a story about Mountain Dew real quick and the Super Bowl commercial. So, that Super Bowl commercial, they said they're going to pay like $1 billion if you guess right how many Mountain Dews were in there in the commercial. You guys saw that, right?
Wow.
You didn't see that commercial? It was the John Cena commercial that nobody saw, I guess. But so the commercial was how many watermelon Mountain Dews or bottles are there. And I paused it just to count one frame, and there was like 39 bottles in that one frame. So I'm like, oh man, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I did take a guess at it, and I sent it because it was on Twitter. You send it, and I put a guess on Twitter. But then I also wrote a note to Mountain Dew, and I said, why can't can you make Baja Blast available in Southern California? Because it's only available at Taco Bell. Actually, and they actually responded to me. Mountain Dew responded to my tweet. So it was pretty cool, actually, because they were getting obviously a lot of tweets that day. But anyway, anyway, I'm not gonna. I could find it, but anyway, they responded to me. Wouldn't that be nice? Like, if they actually did, but they didn't respond that they were going to do it, make it happen. But they did respond to my tweet about Baja Blast, because you can only get Baja Blast at Taco Bell in Southern California. You cannot get Baja Blast anywhere else at the stores. So
does your KFC have the special peach Mountain Dew?
Well, I know there's the big machines where you can put pretty much all of those kinds of things you can do. But no, I don't know for sure if KFC has it. I'd have to check.
It's some weird flavor. They had peach, and then they had another one that was like honey something, and I think they were regional to the South, but they were, Mountain Dew is cool with their different flavors.
I have a comment here for you, JGrant. Cabby says, you said club. I had to zoom into my screen to make sure.
Yeah, I messed up. I'm quite embarrassed.
All right, so let's see. But you're good, though. You got about 20K in chips. Mr. Clutch logo says nice to JGrant. Boom.
Thank you.
John Miner says now only 15 minutes, 22 seconds behind. There we go. And Nick says, Smithy Rods, hi. Smithy says, at my 1K table. Oh, so Smithy and Nick are at the same table now. Yeah, my Pocket Kings losing to 9-5. That was that put me behind big time in this one. And this is the one tournament out of the night that I usually do a good in, and I obviously I want to do good in, but yeah, that didn't happen tonight. Oh. All right, we're down to 172. Top 150 are going to earn TPs. So TPs are the tournament points for ClubWPT. You can use those to buy into bigger events. The 200K, going to try to qualify again this month. So let's see what we can do on that. So down to about 172 entries right now. Terry says, I liked it when JGrant folded the open-ended, but called you with it to take you out in the heads-up tourney.
I don't even think it was open-ended. I think I had to have that exact card. I think it was gut shot.
Oh, man, that's way to go,
Terry. I don't remember.
I love it. John says, you should have played it up as a reverse psychology, calling for the club on purpose. Yeah, you should. He's saying you should have just played it off, JGrant. No, JGrant messed up. He's owning up to it.
I swear to God, I said spade. I heard it come out of my mouth. Spade. What have I done?
619 says Jack in the Box had a lot of soda flavors in the machine, but only for dining. Yeah, exactly. That big machine. And Carl's Jr. too. On the East Coast, you guys call it Hardee's, but they have those big machines where you can get like 250 different sodas or something, different flavors, because you can add vanilla or banana to every kind of soda imaginable or something like that.
Where's that at?
Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., Hardee's, things like that. They have this huge soda machine that's touch screen.
Yeah.
And then you just put in whatever you want, kind of flavors. They got Fantas and Cokes and whatever.
And you can make the different flavors.
Yeah, you can make a vanilla one, a blueberry one, a peach one, or whatever, So, yeah, you could basically make your own type of flavors. But I don't know. Nobody knows what Baja Blast flavor is, right? What flavor is Baja?
It's some kind of blueberry or
it's
blue raspberry.
Oh, so there's a funny story in the casino. So I'm walking through the tournament room, and there's this one guy, and he's drinking. This was a few years ago. He's drinking a yellow Red Bull, and so I go to him. I say, "Hey, what flavor is that? Because I'd never seen a yellow Red Bull, right? When they came out with those 3 flavors or something. I said, what flavor is that? And he goes, yellow. And I stopped and I said, so I called him out on it. I said, no, but what flavor is it? And he's like, yellow. So I'm like, so I had to walk over and I had to get the can from him to take a look at it. Like I said, yellow is not a flavor. What kind of flavor is? So it was tropical. I can smell
colors. I'm so high.
Yeah, it was tropical. So the Red Bull yellow can flavor was tropical. And I thought later, maybe he just didn't want to say tropical in front of, on the table in front of everybody for whatever reason. But that's what the flavor was. It was tropical. But anyway, I asked him what flavor, and he's like, yellow.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I asked him twice nicely, about the flavor, not the color. But all right, let's see. So we're only 9 minutes behind in the chat now, I think. John Miner says, psychology. Yeah, we got that. I know what you meant. Terry St. Peter says 5 Guys has that too. Cool. What are we doing, JGrant? You got cards?
I said psychology is not my strong suit.
5 Guys. So their burgers are good.
Oh!
What happened?
5 Guys, man, that place is heaven.
So their burgers are great. They're good. But the French fries are the best. Oh my God. With the Cajun seasoning, seasoned salt, Cajun season. I was driving around one time and I had already eaten and whatever. And it had been a little while, so I wasn't hungry. But I saw 5 Guys right next to where I was going on my errands. And so I'm like, I just went in and got a large fry. The large Cajun fries.
Cajuns. Yeah, I gotta get the Cajun fries.
Oh, man, they were so good. 5 Guys Cajun fries. I did hear something or saw something years ago that of all of like the fast food chains and all of that, of the side dish items, and Meta John might be able to look this up if he's still here, is they had the most calories. The most calories of any like side item is the 5 Guys Cajun French fries. It didn't stop me from eating them though. What's that?
Have you ever had a Whataburger?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, I used to go back to Texas every year, and I go for some Cowboy games here and there. So yeah, I'm familiar with Whataburger. Double bacon Whataburger with cheese.
Yeah, that and just the fact they have all these different special burgers each month. They have like a Hatch green chili burger that people love. Nice. I mean,
yeah, and they got the spicy ketchup too, which I like.
Yes.
So yeah, so I'm just proving you guys I've been to Whataburger, but because usually what I do is I'll put ketchup and then I'll either put like a Tabasco on it, and then I'll put another little splash of ketchup to mix it up. So I have Tabasco and ketchup on my fries a lot of times. So
you can buy the spicy ketchup by the bottle at the store now. We get big bottles of it at Walmart.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Also, you know how that is. You put. Because I got my own little way of mixing. Like I said, I actually put ketchup down. I splash a lot of Tabasco on. Then I put like just this one little like circle layer of ketchup. And then one last little dab of Tabasco on top. And now it's ready. It's like now it's...
You need to go to McDonald's with me sometime and watch me eat chicken McNuggets. It's a whole process of 3 different dipping sauces. And
you have to have... I'm a barbecue dipping sauce guy, but you have to have the buffalo and the ranch and the other ones, and it's pretty cool. All right,
I do sweet and sour and hot mustard and ketchup.
Oh, they moved your table. All right, let's go find you. Let's go find you again.
It says I'm 125 of 141.
All right. Oh, I see Laguna's right next to you too, and Chips. All right, let's bring you back up. We'll find that table. Hopefully it pops right up like it should.
Oh, man. Survivor who can't spell the word survivor is at my table.
All right, so it looks like we're still waiting for it to load. So we will do that. Okay, so
I'm waiting for the button to pass.
What's that?
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm waiting for the button to pass so I can play. Because it set me in the small blind.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's even better.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the software to catch up because it's all It's right here, and I found you, but it hasn't loaded yet, I guess, or something. Which it does, obviously. We got to, when you're trying to rail somebody, that does happen.
I'd like to make the money, but I don't. If these cards don't liven up, it ain't going to happen.
Well, you're 120. Oh, no. In the money. Was that 75, right? Or
yeah, I'd like to get an actual money.
Yeah, you guys are in the TPs, but we're looking for the money. Okay, let me get back to the chat here. 619 says, wait a second here. Let me, what did I miss? Mojo. Mr. Clutch says, tastes like purple. Talking about Baja Blast, I guess. Mojo says, Kevin Casino, he did not know what flavor it was. So the guy in the yellow, drinking the yellow Red Bull, he just didn't know what flavor it was. That is a possibility. But if you don't know, I mean, he wasn't in a hand or anything. He could have just looked at his can real quick and said, hey, tropical. So he didn't care, apparently. But yeah, I got to think he knew. You're not going to buy a yellow Red Bull and not know what flavor it is, right? I mean, you got to... I mean, the blue one was like a blueberry, right? The blueberry Red Bull came out. Anyway.
The original Red Bull is the nastiest thing I've ever tasted in my life.
For me, the original Red Bull tastes like a sweet tart. It tastes like a sweet tart.
It tasted nasty to me. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
Oh, Sniffy says Richmond at my table. Okay, let's do that.
I just looked around my table, and I think I'm being set up because... I'm definitely in the short stack.
Yeah, look at this. Wait, somebody just said something funny. Terry St. Peter says, JGrant keeps startling poor Kevin. He's laughing.
I'm sorry. When I start talking, it's like it cuts you off and it startles you.
But yeah, go ahead and feel free. 619 Poke says, Kevin Casino, just checked on Amazon Prime. Just it out, and I posted on Discord. What's he checking out? Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Mountain Dew. Maui Burst. No, we're looking for Baja Blast. 619 Poker, it's Baja Blast.
You can't get that anywhere, like you said, but Taco Bell, because Taco Bell has a license for it.
Yeah.
You'll never find it in the store.
Fatal needs a boom switch. If somebody gave that to him, hopefully they did. Did they win? Fatal, are you still in? Let me know. I think Mojo activated it and all that. Limited edition. Oh, 619. He said that's limited edition though. He put it on Discord, so check that out. 619 put a Mountain Dew out there. It's like a Maui Blast, not a Baja Blast, but a Maui Blast. So. Limited edition, and it's on Amazon. So that's cool. 619 says also Walmart Plus app now can deliver with no minimum purchase. Cool.
Oh, come on. Dude doesn't have nothing.
You got Ace Jack maybe? No? Nothing.
I don't think he had anything. I think he's just bullying with his big stack.
Meta John, Bubble the 1K Diamond. All right, give me an update where you're at. I see some of you went all in. I'm not sure what happened. Nick says, what's up? Ace high. Meta John says, supersonic bacon double cheeseburger with mayo. 1,280 calories. Yeah, but you're allowed, what, 3,000 calories for the day, right? So my buddy used to bartend at Marie Callender's, and they had a chicken broccoli fettuccine. Just imagine the whole big dish, chicken broccoli fettuccine. And then they also had a mushroom burgundy meatloaf, right? You know, mashed potatoes and all that. And this was a long time ago, but what I did is I said, can you put the... Oh, what are you doing? You in the hand?
About to go all in.
Go, do it.
It's ace-10 of clubs. It's the best hand I've seen in an hour.
Whoa.
Good
luck. Let's go. Boom switch for JGrant. Ace-10,
Oh.
2 overs. Classic
Two
race
live
situation.
cards.
Oh, I like that. 2 clubbies or 2 spades on the flop.
2 spades on the flop.
Oh,
flush.
baby.
Boom.
Whoa. Woo.
Nut flush.
You see what happened if the 5 of clubs comes on the river, right?
Straight flush for him.
Yeah. I didn't say it. I wasn't going to say it.
I'm
like, whoa, wait up.
Dude, I was oblivious. I didn't care.
Wow. So you got the second nut flush with the spades there. That's great.
Yeah. Lucky. All right. I got to double up again to stay in this thing.
All right. Mojo says no one wants yellow flavor, Nick Cavaccino.
Sounds like pea flavor. Here, drink my yellow Red Bull that I poured out of the can.
Yeah. Tropical, baby.
Yeah, it's tropical. I'll take a big gulp of it.
So I was checking out my buddy's bartender, and I really wanted it was bacon wrap mushroom. It was bacon wrap meatloaf with the burgundy mushroom gravy or something. And I'm like, that sounded so good. And the chicken broccoli fettuccine. And I had done this before where I had added like a dark gravy with fettuccine Alfredo, and it kind of made it like a beef stroganoff type of thing. So I said, hey, could you give me the meatloaf, the bacon wrap meatloaf with the burgundy gravy, and put it with the chicken broccoli fettuccine? And he's like, you want both of them together? He's like, that's a lot of food. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. So obviously because he knows the cooks and everything, he's the bartender there, they got me it and they brought it out. And this was just a mountain of chicken broccoli fettuccine with bacon wrap meatloaf, burgundy mushroom gravy or whatever. And I'm not even sure why I started telling this story now, but wow, that was good, man.
Hey, man, if you come to Amarillo while I'm here, I will take you to the Big Texan and challenge you to eat the 64-ounce. It's not even a steak; it's a roast.
Yeah, and so I've retired from all those food challenges because when I was younger, we actually used to battle with the guys in the neighborhoods and all that, and. Just to give you an idea, there was this one guy, I'm 5'10", right? There's this one guy, he's 6'6", okay? 300 plus pounds. And he was, basically really good friends, best friends with my brother. And I would go back and forth with him and challenges and I would beat him, he would beat me. And my brother sabotaged me one day. And I had just eaten, I don't even remember what I ate, but I had just eaten. My brother gets on the phone and calls him. Oh, you're in this hand. He calls him and says, hey, Kevin just ate. Come on down here and challenge him. Because when you got challenged by another, it was kind of like the triple dog dare and stuff. It was like you had to go for it. So all of a sudden, this guy, I didn't know my brother called him at the time, right? I found out later. So he shows up and he goes, hey, I challenge you. And so,
I got a problem.
The fix was in there. All right, so you got a really high diamond, but you only have one of them, right?
No.
Oh, you don't have any diamonds.
10.
Oh,
I have 9, 10 of spades.
Oh. Let's see what you're going to do.
I don't know. This guy's going to put me all in. And if he really has it, I'm done.
I'm going to let you think that over because you folded. All right.
I don't trust it. I mean, there's a flush out there, and I keep losing flushes with 2 pairs. Break time.
So Hardcore says you're making me hungry, and Smithy goes, Kevin, we're wondering why you're telling the story. Dude, I don't remember why I started telling the story.
Hey, my excuse is I took a bunch of pain medicine, so I'm just wandering around with whatever I'm saying.
So, man. All right, so we're down. We got 3-minute break. Obviously, we're in the TPs. What are we down to in this event?
109. I'm 100.
All right, so let's get this down here. I see Mr. Clutch is still in. Let's see who else I see. Rich Al is still in. Okay. JGrant, obviously you're in.
Barely.
All right, who else do we have here? Oh, Richmond is in. And Richmond was at Smithy's table earlier, Smithy was saying. And Smithy and Johnny Haha right next to each other in chips as well. So Johnny Haha there. A lot of stream teamers still going on here. Meta John. I'm just scrolling through, seeing what we got. I might miss somebody. Sorry about that. But let me know if you're still in, and then we'll see where we're at. I don't see him. No. Come on. I'm getting higher now. I'm not seeing as many stream teamers. Come on. So I see Mr. Clutch Logo, Rich Al, obviously JGrant, Richmond, Smithy, Johnny, and Meta John. Where's Nick? Did I miss Nick busting out? Or Nick, you still in? Did you see anything, JGrant, about Nick or no? Uh-oh. Think I might have missed it. What happened to Nick? All right. Nick says, oh, I busted, say, 90 minutes ago. All right, Nick. Yeah, it's quite a bit going on with the 3 tables, the this, that, the chats, and all that. But we are having some fun. I know you were on Smithy's table earlier. I don't remember. And then Richmond was on Smithy's table as well. So hopefully that's still going on. Okay, so again, I have Mr. Clutch Logo, Rich Al, JGrant, Richmond, Smithy, Johnny Haha, and Meta John still in the 1K guaranteed diamond exclusive. Anybody else still in that I may have missed? Raise them higher. Did I miss you? Okay. Raise them higher. Still in. Might have missed that. Thank you, Raise them higher. Yeah, Raise them higher for sure is in there. And 21 spot too. So really good. All right. I got you now. Raise them higher. See you. You're really high up, actually. It was when I was scrolling through. I didn't see anybody for a while. And then like the top 30, 20, not a lot there. Terry Peter, I am 94 as well. Thank you. Cool. Let me double check and see. Scroll through it. Like I said, I'm scrolling through it quick, so I'm trying to get everybody. Nice. So it sounds like 9. What was that, JGrant?
Nothing. I just went to get a drink and I was getting resituated.
Cool. All right. So it looks like we got about 9 stream teamers still in. And that includes you, of course, JGrant.
Barely. It says I'm 99 of 109. I'm just waiting to make my move. You know.
Davey Wins is 6th, and I missed that?
Davey Wins is a hell of a player.
I missed it. So we got 10 stream teamers that I know. All right. Cool. Thank you, Rich Al. Appreciate that. I see berry fruit. Another one. All right. Card now back to poker. Cards are in the air again. Looks good. Smithy Rod says, no, David Wins was on my table. Hardcore says, tell JGrant that. Okay, so Hardcore says to tell you, JGrant, that the challenge he's talking about is like 5-pound steak. My buddy Greg ate the whole thing, but he's 7'4", 364 pounds. You get a T-shirt, name on the wall, and the whole meal was free. He asked when he was done, was good for dessert. When he was done, he was good for dessert. He told the owner that the steak was better than sex. So there you go.
Hey, let me tell you, they have had a little old lady come in there and eat 2 full steak meals in the same sitting and under the time limit. And she was like 70-something years old.
Yeah, I've seen some of them on YouTube where, you know, the Randy guy, he goes around, and the Raina girl, she's a smaller girl, but they wolf these things down, man. I mean,
yeah,
just
Joey Chestnut came in and wolfed it down and rode off on his motorcycle into the sunset. And they had a wrestler eat it raw.
Oh.
They can't serve it raw now, but
right. As long as you just put it on the grill real quick, right?
Yeah, just sear it on both sides and wipe its nose.
Still
and
cold.
its butt. Yeah, still moving. Moo.
That's my buddy always used to say. He wants his steak still mooing. So
yeah,
he actually would say just literally put it on for 1 second on each side and serve it to him, and that's how he
sear
made it. So
dang it, I couldn't call that. I couldn't make up my mind.
All right, here we go. This is Mojo is back. Welcome back, Mojo. We are here. We've got about 10 stream teamers still in the 1K Diamond exclusive. Mr. Clutch Logo, Rich Al, JGrant, obviously who's here on the stream, Richmond, Smithy, Raj, Johnny Haha, Meta John, Raise 'em Higher, Terry St. Peter, and Davey Wins. So if I missed anybody, sorry about that. Always let me know. So yeah, we're still going strong here. It is Epic Monday. Hopefully we get some final tables here. We still have 10 available, so.
I had pocket threes there, and she goes all in a three. Oh, fudge.
Woo!
I had pocket threes.
Oh, you did have pocket threes.
Can you see them?
Oh, yeah. We could see them. Yeah.
Yeah, how big of an idiot am I? She went all in pre-flop, man. Threes.
Yeah, at this stage, I guess they're going to do that with aces, too. I mean, because everybody.
Yeah, I mean, don't blame her.
Yeah, but well, everybody at this stage is going all in with, like, you know, king, queens, and ace jacks and stuff. So aces going all in. You're not going to put them on aces there. So.
No, I didn't. I figured ace king or ace queen.
Right. Well, threes are ahead of ace king and ace queen.
Yeah. I just.
Crabs.
Man, those just haven't been working out as sets for me, and then I don't call, and it hits it.
All right, we need some love for Mr. Clutch Logo. He's sitting at 106 out of 106 from what I can see. So, boom, switch for Mr. Clutch Logo. All right.
Switch, Bubba.
All right, Lynch Cat says he's off for the night. I'll finish the results tomorrow. Thank you, Lynch Cats. Always love it. Your participation, all that you do for the stream team. And sorry, no TPs tonight, but there is tomorrow. All right, Mojo says, Cavern Casino, I gave out a boom switch before I left. Thank you. Awesome. Meta John says, good night, Lynch. Thank you, my friend. Cool. And Mr. Clutch says, thank you, Cavern Casino. Yeah, Mojo, usually when she gets, she's going to take off and be back, she usually puts out those boom switches and activations for everybody. So, and it looks like she did do that tonight.
I'd folded an ace three of clubs. Club. So,
all right, Mojo says that now he has one in the pocket, so Mr. Clutch has one in his pocket. Raise 'em Higher says straight flush.
Oh, baby. Nice.
Nice. Very nice. John Miner says night to Lynch Cats. Everybody saying goodnight right now to Lynch Cats. That's awesome. Yeah, we are stream team strong, and that's why it was so close yesterday for the 200K, man. Oh, man.
Oh.
You know, I felt bad early in the tournament because Mr. Big Brown, Mr. Big
Mr. Brown.
Big Mr. Brown. Thank you. Big Mr. Brown showed up right on my right, and then we were like 2 or 3 away from making the TPs, and then he said something which you know we don't want to do any kind of collusion, but he's like, Kevin, can you use a time bait? ? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to use time bait just for him or whatever, but I don't want to do those kind of things, and so but I had pocket queens, and when I saw that, I didn't know that he was going to go all in. I thought he was just asking me to time bank to get him, because he was short stacked. But and people were waiting. Then it got to him, and then he shoved all in, and now it was on me. And I actually did time bank because I was thinking obviously all the other scenarios, and I'm like, and ultimately, here we go, pocket sevens. All right, we just need a 7, baby. Lucky 7.
Oh, no.
Come on, where's the 7? Come on. 7.
Give me a 7.
Come on, 7.
Oh, I should have known. 1-7 on the river.
Oh, that's Davey Wins. You know that, right? That's Davey Wins.
Oh, I just know it. Thanks, Davey Wins.
That's our buddy. Davey Wins.
Ah.
He was in 6th spot. He's like chip leader. And you just ran into Davey Wins. So
I finished 101, got 1,100 TPs though. Dang. So disappointed.
And I don't even think David Wynn's on the stream tonight. If he could be, he would definitely be here. I know he does a lot of stuff, so he can't always be here. So, all right, Mr. Clutch is all in. Again, good luck, Mr. Clutch logo. Yeah, I realized right at the last second that was Davey Wins. So, there we go.
I seriously thought he had like ace, king, or queen.
He's here now. He's on the stream. JGrant, you want to say something to Davey Wins? He's here.
Hey, enjoy my chips, brother.
Enjoy his chips. David Wynn says, haven't been able to be on the stream. Sorry, JGrant. He does apologize to you.
It's okay. That's poker, man. That's why I have a hard time playing those pairs that are like 9 or below.
Yep. Davey Wins is here, and he goes, wow, I see I'm being streamed. So,
yeah. Well, it's okay. Davey Wins is a hell of a player, so I know he'll use those chips to go farther in.
You know, he is, and he's one of the OGs, one of the original stream teamers too. I remember he was one of the first ones I remember playing on when they would bust out and they did a stream team sit and go, like Lynch or Matt or or Vince, or they would do that. And I remember, I'm pretty sure actually, well, that's my memory. So I remember playing one of the sit and goes. And Davey Wins knocked me out of one of the stream team sit and goes when one of the WPT was streaming it and all of that. And,
yeah.
So that always stuck with me. I'm like, okay, he knows what he's doing. So, so yeah, Davey Wins definitely a very good, solid player. So. Yeah.
Well, congrats to him. I mean, I didn't have enough tips to make a deep run, and I just couldn't get anything going on anyway. So.
Right.
I'd rather than go to a stream teamer.
All right, so Davey's in the top 7 right now, so he's doing all right. Obviously, he's up there, close to about the top 5. Actually, once it refreshes, it might even be top 5. But anyway, Davey Wins is doing really well there, and now we do have Davey Wins up here on the stream. And the cool thing is he actually showed up now too. So that's pretty cool. So we will definitely. Mr. Clutch logo, give us an update. What happened? Anything? Did I miss it? Mr. Clutch says poof. Okay, he did. He went out. Mr. Clutch logo went out 99th. Okay, so he went out with the Wayne Gretzky, or in the spot of Wayne Gretzky anyway. So Davey Wynn says Matt actually paid me for a win against him that I had. I'd rather take them too. So I came to tell JGrant sorry. Davey Wynn says he came just to tell you sorry.
That's very nice of him, but you never have to tell me sorry because poker's poker, and there's no friends at the table. Everybody's playing to win. Yep. So I appreciate it, but it's not necessary.
And that gets back to my thing with Big Mr. Brown on the 200K. I'm like, I got pocket kings. He says, then I started time banking, and as soon as I started time banking, he says, thank you to me. And I said, hey, don't thank me. I said, don't thank me because I knew I was going to call. And the other thing, there was one other player in the hand too. And we were right on the bubble. And I'm looking out for myself too, because I could then miss I could TP bubble myself. And because he didn't know about the other person. And I think there was another person on my left too. And so I said, don't thank me just yet. And then obviously I called. I had pocket queens. I'm not going to lay them down there. Everybody else folded, and it was just, Big Mr. Brown and myself. And he had pocket 10s, and I ended up knocking him out. And he ended up going out 101. He was the bubble. He went out 101 out of 100 making the TPs. So I wasn't happy about that. And but it was like 103 left when the hand started. So. A lot of people were trying to get, and it was a good bubble too, right? Because it's a few thousand, I think.
I got bubbled off the 40 spot 3 times this week, like 41, 43, and 41. Mm-hmm. And you just, it makes me upset. But what are you going to do? It's not anybody else's responsibility to time bank for me so that I can make the if somebody wants to do it, that's really cool of them. But right. I don't expect it.
Yeah, no, definitely don't. And yeah, I'm big about the rules with 1 player per hand, no collusion, no friendly play, no team play, all that kind of stuff. So,
yeah, that's true.
But that's something that I'd like to tell him, just to remind him too. It puts somebody in a bad spot. Like it was just you and him, and he says that to you. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things you just don't want to do. It's not like end of the world type stuff, but it's not something that should be said, right?
Sure. And don't think that the other players at the table don't notice that the two of you are time banking, and somebody might say something to the tournament directors.
Yeah, and plus everybody was time banking. Well, most of them were too. We were on the bubble, So.
Yeah.
But I think he just wanted me to use more of my time bank, and I did, because I was, I was trying to I wanted to make sure I got the money too, and then I went all in, So.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, damn." I mean, he was totally cool about it. Obviously, he actually asked me to take his chips and make a run, and I did. I made a deep run, so I felt good about that part, that I made a deep run with the chips.
Hey, can I ask, when are you? How many nights a week are you at the Gardens, or is it just your tournament nights, or?
Yeah, so I'm the tournament manager there, but I'm technically on furlough with them still right now, because we're not running any we're not running any tournaments right now at the Gardens. Okay. It's because it's LA. It's so many rules and regulations. They're still outside right now, so they're doing outside gaming. They're very limited in the tables that they have for poker. And so the cash games are going to make X amount more than tournaments, and there's just not enough room for tournaments right now. But as we move back indoors, as we get closer, things start getting back to that, then we'll obviously reopen the tournaments and all of that right now. So I have meetings and things like that, and we have game plans and all those kinds of things. But as of right now, there are no tournaments scheduled at this time. So
on your cash games, do y'all just pull a rake? My casino rakes the small blind.
Yeah, they just pull it's a rake per hand. You know what I mean? And they just take it from the pot, though. Yeah, I mean basically from the blinds, but yeah. But
they do the small blind and then a percentage of the pot. Sorry.
Yeah, no percentage. It's a set amount in the LA card rooms. So it's like, whether it's $5, and then there's a jackpot drop, because we'll have like $100,000 bad beat jackpot stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So
that's what they use it for, is the bad beat jackpot and the other side game.
Right. All right, so we do have Terry St. Peter on the same table now with Davey Wins. Davey Wins is calling these. Davey Wins loses just a little bit of chips over there. It looks like it's a good amount, I guess. But we do have Terry St. Peter and Davey Wins now on the feature table here on the stream. So this is cool. Having some fun with this. And on the chat, let's just see real quick. Yeah, everybody's rooting on Davey Wins. And keep it up, says Meta John. And, of course, Terry says, I see you, Davey. Davey Wins says, yes, we time bank when we are near the bubble so we can make it. Yes, we do. Fatal says, good stream, Casino. I'm out. Good luck. Rest in the 1K. All right, thanks again, Fatal. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being here.
Fatal.
And, good GG on that one. JGrant says goodbye. All right, Mr. Clutch says, good night all for now. Wife time might come back if you're still on in a half an hour. So now we all know how long Mr. Clutch is good for. Because he just said, you know what he just said. All right. You can make the sound, JGrant, if you want, the snack time sound.
I don't know the snack time.
The ear sound.
Oh, I can't do it.
All right, Rich House says, I may have to time bank to the money. All right, that is funny, Mr. Clutch. All right, here we go. I got the chips here, so I'm always playing with them. So, Davey Wynn said, I thought I loved the river. Yeah, it looked like it was good for you, but no. And, all right. 619 Poker says, Casino, odd question, but any plans in the future for Guards Casino and Hotel? So as of right now, there are none. No plans for a hotel, but there are so many. So we had this issue with the World Poker Tour running big events and, about hotel, this and that. Well, if you look on a map, like go to Google Maps or whatever, if you look on a map where the Gardens Casino is and you just type in hotels around the Gardens Casino, there's like 50 million almost pop up, So it's not the same, I know, but there are so many levels of hotels from, lower end to higher end, depending on what
Cheaper.
you want to pay for and stay. So there it is. Mojo in the chat. She's got it. Snack time for Mr. Clutch logo.
Seriously, though, I mean, casino hotel rooms, they're affordable, but they're more expensive than, like, say, a Comfort Inn.
Yeah.
And those places are nice these days.
Yeah, and we have all of those from like I said, for whatever you want. And then if you want to go take it up a notch, like world-class type stuff, we even have some of that. Like, one of the best resorts in the world is right down the street. It's called the Walt Disneyland Resorts. They have 3 major resorts, and one of them is like, 5-star type stuff with, monorails and Disneyland. And of course, that's not open right now, but those are theirs. And then, of course, if you want to stay like right on Huntington Beach, Surf City, USA, and those kinds of things, there's just so many upscale, really nice places that are so close to the garden. And then there's some that are really nice that are, just a few blocks away too. So there's no problem with the hotels, but I understand it's not the same as, going up to the room or down and that kind of stuff. So, but as of right now, 619, no plans that I'm aware of.
Boy, Choctaw is a place to stay, man. That place is awesome.
Yeah, like I said, we sent 10 players out there on from winning at the Gardens Casino, and it's just a full Choctaw, like Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida, Fort Lauderdale area. It's just such a great resort because once you get on property, you really never have to go anywhere. Like Choctaw,
nope.
They got the Smash Burger there, bowling alley, movie theaters, all that stuff. Obviously they got slot machines and they've got concerts and everything. So it's that's, and then the pools right at Choctaw. I love the pools. I love the pools at Choctaw. So it's swimming pools.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, WinStar is supposedly the biggest casino, and they finally built a hotel tower, but Choctaw took that and just left them in their dust. I may switch to Choctaw as my primary.
All right, Davey Wynn says that includes shower time. Talking about Mr. Clutch Logo's 30 minutes. So
shoot.
Mojo
that's 25
says,
minutes of recovery time for him.
Mojo says about Mr. Clutch Logo sounds like snack time to me. Yep, did the thing. And don't want to show the table. David Wynn says he had jiggies, didn't want to show the table on the hand against Terry St. Peter. Terry St. Peter needs some love. He's down to 24K in chips.
I'll show you some love, Terry. I'm sorry I don't have any chips to lose to you, because I would.
All right, I'll see. Nobody has busted out recently, right? Just Mr. Clutch Logo from the stream team, anyway. Yep, we're down to 81 players, so we got Deep Run Monday here. So let me get rid of Mr. Clutch on this. Snack time for Mr. Clutch Logo. All right. 30 minutes. Shower included.
Yeah. I had no idea that Mr. Clutch Logo and Mojo were an item that never came up.
No, they're not. Mr. Clutch and Mojo are not an item. Now.
Too much information?
JGrant says... So no.
Shut it down.
No. Mini Ozzy and Rigo. That's the item.
Okay.
Beth Mint and Mike Royale. They're married.
Alan Budd and Lynch Cats. They're married.
Who was that?
Alan Budd and Lynch Cats. They're married.
Budd and Lynch Cats.
They're an item.
And Davey Wynn says Cabin Casino and Smithy Raj.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but I'm not going to deny it.
The bromance of all bromances, Nick and Kevin. Destiny.
Like I said, I wasn't going to say it, but I'm not going to deny it. So. Let's see here. Cabby says WinStar has 2 or 3 towers now, but WinStar took out the poker room for now. Choctaw still has poker, and they are also had 2 towers. So,
yeah, WinStar's had the poker room closed since COVID started, and they probably changed it to a bingo hall by now. They're big on bingo. The little old ladies and their little daubers and their little troll good luck charms. They're sweet.
So the lowest stream team I see right now is Rich Al, 77 out of 79. Yeah, John Miner, Jason SD, and Cool and Calm are married as well. They're a couple. So
okay,
that's true. Yep. And
also sure don't forget anybody's wife.
John Miner and the stream team leaderboard, monthly leaderboard. They're a couple. John Miner and the first place on the stream team leaderboard. They're together.
That is so amazing. Dude's awesome.
All right, we lost that table.
I honestly am kind of surprised that I didn't see John Miner at the 200K final table because he can play.
Oh, look at this table here. Let's see. Who's time banking? Guess who's time banking on this table, JGrant? Just guess.
I don't even know which one you're looking at, but probably Davey Wins or Big Mr. Brown. I don't know. Give me a hint.
He's using the time bank.
Using the time bank, the only thing I think of is Big Mr. Brown.
Rich Al.
Oh, I didn't know him.
Because he's 70. Remember, he's 76 out of 77.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I got Rich Al table up on the stream right here. Hey, Rich Al, did you ever get your paper clip? What happened? Rich Al, what's going on with the paper clip? I thought I would hear from you by now. Davey Wynn says, let's see here. What am I missing here? Mojo says, before JGrant ruined the joke, Kevin, are you timing Mr. Clutch logo?
I didn't know the joke.
I am not timing it.
Somebody's got to clue me in. I'm not that smart.
Davey Wynn says, I had all of my stuff packed to go to Castake camping, but then we got freezing rain, and it is supposed to be 0 tonight. So no more camping.
A real camper would go out anyway.
JGrant says a real camper would go out anyway. Davey wins. All right, we got Rich Al up right now.
Rescue.
Cabby says they moved the bingo room behind the poker room. They put slot machines in the poker room. All no smoking.
Oh, that's such a tragedy. That poker room was popping on Friday and Saturday night.
And then Nick says, easy, JGrant. We're Duck Brothers. No bromance there. Okay.
I don't know what a Duck Brother is, but that sounds worse than a bromance.
I might just have to mute you for a little while here. So you know what ducks are, right? Quack, quack, pocket deuces.
Yeah. Right. I live in Texas. I've seen a duck or two around here.
We both got eliminated with ducks the other week. So on the same stream and the same night and all that. So that's where the Duck Brothers came from.
I see. If that's the story you want to stick to, you go ahead.
That's the story everybody's sticking to.
All right.
There ain't no stickiness going on around here.
I didn't know. I thought you got together and blew your duck calls or something.
We're hunting brothers, right? That's what you thought, right? Yeah.
Yeah, hunting partners. That's
we're TP hunters. All right, John Miner says, final tables for me have actually been a bit thin. So John Miner's answering your question, JGrant. He's actually been thin on final tables.
He's not thin on casting, though.
John Miner, I think you've changed your game a little bit based on watching my streams, and that's really improved your game, right, John Miner? That's why you've been so great and grand. Is that? Can you confirm that, John Miner? All right, I'm falling way behind in the chat again now. So Davey Wynn says, I'll go fast. I'm not sure what he's referring to, but all right. Rich Al is very happy. He made the money. Terry St. Peter says, Kevin, me, Raisinson, Higher, Nad, Richmond, all on the same table. Oh, okay, cool. So we'll definitely go look at that table up. That sounds really good. That sounds like a real good table to bring up. Let's see here.
Ooh, I got a question just because I saw this guy's username. Are you staying in California or are you moving to Vegas?
Who's that?
You.
No, I'm California all the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's the table? Didn't you say they were all at the same table? I think I just missed that. All right. Let me find Raise 'em Higher, Terry St. Peter. There we go. I got Raise 'em Higher's table there. All right. It looks like it's the next table to break, though. That's not good. All right. So let's see here. Yep. Terry St. Peter, Richmond, Raise 'em St. Higher. There's even Cards Me, which is a, I believe, Facebook stream team or whatever. And so we got Cards Me, Raise 'em Higher, Richmond, and Terry St. Peter all on the same table here. So
wow,
that's pretty impressive. But we're still give a boom switch for Rich Al for sure. Hopefully it's good. And congrats everybody making the money for sure. They're in the money now. And 619 is in the area down in San Diego where there's Jamal and some of the other tribal casinos. 7 Mile Casino in Chula Vista as well. David says, I wanted to, but 12 miles in snowshoes in the freezing rain does not sound fun right now. So JGrant, yeah. That's what Davey Wins is saying about the camping and stuff.
I don't blame him. I'm a wuss. I wouldn't even step out the door.
You're just calling him out for no reason then. All right.
Yeah. Just being a jerk.
Davey Wins says, hopefully it'll be 25 next week, so planning on going then.
Yeah. Hopefully I can go out in sub-freezing weather.
619 says, I heard slot makes more money than poker rooms. Yeah. A lot more than poker. A lot. It's not even close. Richmond says, I was going to wait to tell you next Monday during the Scream Team Championship. But yes, tell your daughter she is the best. It is awesome. Now, Rich Al's talking about the paperclip here. I don't know if you're aware of that, JGrant, about the paperclip or not.
Oh, no. I was in the hospital. I could use a drawing for my room.
There you go. So he finished third in the Stream Team Championship, so he didn't get any swag or anything. So he's like, well, can I get something like a T-shirt? I said, I'll give you a paperclip. So then he's like, okay, I'll take a paperclip. All right, all in for Terry St. Peter. Let's go.
That was really sweet of your daughter to do that. That really was.
All right, we're looking for straight or spades. All right, if we got that, we need the 5. Let's get a 5 right away. Terry St. Peter, just get a 5.
Yeah, let's just win it all on the flop.
Come on, how about a 5? No good for Terry St. Peter on that one. GG. Terry St. Peter. They did get cash and a lot of TPs. So Rich Al basically saying it looks like he did get the paperclip. Tell your daughter she is the best. It is a awesome, but needs a little repair. I was afraid of that myself because of the, it was sent with mail. Some of the hot glue. So he's giving some of it away here. Some of the hot glue came loose, but it's all good. That's so much. You and your daughter are the best. So, all right, cool. I'm glad you got it, and it looks like some repair work was done. And when you repair it or whatever, you want to take a screenshot or put it on Discord or whatever you want on that. You said you were going to show everybody it. So let me know when you do that. That's cool. I will let my daughter know that as well. So, cool. All right, so we did lose Terry St. Peter. We still got Raise 'em Higher and Richmond, and there's even a Cards Me there. Okay?
I just went all in, and I called him, and we both have ace-10, and he had spades, and I had diamonds, and I made the diamonds flush. No chop for him.
All right, let's see. John Meyer says, yeah, that's it, Kevin. Others may start listening to you. So there you go. John Miner attributes his entire game and success to watching the Cavern Casino stream and listening, paying attention.
I think I'm playing better, and I think it's because of stuff you talked about on your stream.
Cool.
You got me into protective poker. Like, I don't play too protective, but I make sure my hand, I'm not just throwing chips away.
Yeah, and then also, like, people have noticed they take a little bit from Smithy, a little bit from Lynch and Nick, and and so on, and Tony Dunce, of course. So it's nice because you hear a little bit here, you take a little bit there, and you make your own game, and that's what's great about poker is you get to play your cards how you want, and so you learn a little bit from everybody, and just making us all better players. So, all right, Cards Me is all in. $619 says, always a Cali guy. If I get bored, I hop on a plane to Vegas, 30-minute flight around there. Bam, done. Yep, it's so quick to get there. All right. 619 says, Kevin, my goal is to go to Disney World and poker rooms in Florida. That's going to be nice. That's a nice trip. 619 Poker. Terry St. Peter said big blind was coming up, had to move. Everybody saying good game, obviously, to Terry St. Peter on that. Great run. Nick says, Cavicino, I'm going to call it a night. Have to be up early to pick Haley up for practice. Great stream. All right, Nick, have a great night. Tell Haley we said hello. Best of all in all of her soccer, performances and goals. And I know she's doing varsity and other things. So tell Haley best wishes on that. And just keep being a great dad, Nick, because that's awesome. All right, have a good night.
Yeah. That's awesome. Night, Nick.
All right, Rich out. Just doubled up again. Nice. Cool. Cards Me has the queens. All right. See another hand here. Oh, I got to turn the volume down there. Let's turn that down. Okay, cool. All right, Dave Wynn says, people watching, I don't want to look like the donkey I am when no one is around. So... All right, John Minor says, was going to say the exact that, Kevin Casino, I learned from all the streamers. So, yep, John Minor knows what we're talking about here. Nick says, good night, Mojo, and everybody else. Take it down, guys and gals. Still kicking. All right, Terry Peter says, I got to rack out. Long day at work tomorrow. Alarm goes off in about 6 hours. Good luck, all. Good night. Well, all right, see you, Terry St. Peter. All right, and Terry, raise them higher all in against Richmond. They both got ace-king, right? So they're just chopping this up, right? Yeah. It's a stream team chop there. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Everybody else still in? Yeah, everybody getting on there. Yeah, great dad for Nick. Take it easy, Nick. Bye, Nick. All that stuff. Everybody saying hi, reaching out to Nick. It's all that. Davey Wynn says, I learned how to keep my cool from lynch cats.
Okay.
Oh, lynch cats is gone too. He's not here right now.
Man,
oh, Meta John just busted 61st. No good. I think Smithy's still in, right? Isn't Smithy Raj still in too? Did I miss that?
Hello.
Let me go through this. Give me an update if you're still in. I'm pretty sure Smithy Raj is still in. I know Rich out doubled up. We obviously have Richmond, raise them higher. Cards Me here. We lost Terry St. Peter. Davey Wins is doing his thing. Smithy. I could have sworn Smithy was still in. When did we lose Smithy Raj?
I never saw that.
Oh, he busted out 109th right before Mr. Clutch logo. Oh, well.
Right before me. I went out 1-on-1.
Right. All right.
The Lynch Cats thing is so funny because I can just see him standing up and like flipping a poker table and whooping somebody's ass. Sorry.
Looks like we got 4 stream teamers left. Yeah, hardcore. He says Smithy Raj proofed. Yeah, apparently he did. I don't remember seeing that, but I was. I'm off my game tonight in the chat. I'll tell you that. I've missed out a lot of stuff tonight. So,
I think Smithy Raj might be a British spy because he just comes and goes. Nobody sees him.
Davey Wins just lost a huge pot. Obviously, he dropped down to 56 out of 57. Wow.
Come on, Davey. I got faith in you.
All right. Well, hard hat time, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Richmond just lost that pot to them. Okay.
That last 100 people is a nightmare.
Man. All right, so we have Davey wins. I believe it's Rich Al as well, right? We've also got Richmond. Should be in there. Richmond. I thought Richmond was on the stream here. No? Well, I know Raise 'em Higher is obviously here. So I thought Richmond was here tonight. Maybe not. Maybe they weren't and they had to go or something like that. So, all right. So we've got that Richmond, right? And so as far as who's left, it's Davey wins, Rich Al, Raise 'em Higher, Richmond, and this Cards Me, right? Because Meta John busted. Terry St. Peter busted. Okay, so we'll just give a boom switch out there to all of them. Rich Al says, yeah, my hard hat is strapped on tight right now, for sure. All right, and then Mojo activated the boom switch for Davey wins. So, yeah, we need that. For sure. Big time. We are down to 53. So, let's see. They're all in the money. So, they're getting, obviously, they're getting their $5 footlong and $1,400. And then money bump doesn't come till 20th. And then, of course, final table is what you want to get. And just take it down.
And that $5 is some chicken McNuggets and a double cheeseburger.
Nice.
Yes. Like I said, since I've lost so much weight, I can eat whatever I want.
That's nice. Mojo's activating everything.
This much at a time.
What's that? Oh.
I said it's just this much at a time, like a cup, because I can't eat more than that.
Oh, look at this. Richmond, ace 9 versus pocket 7s on Cards Me. So we're looking for ace or a 9 here, right? Actually, it's versus Cards Me, so, you know. Meta John says, Johnny Haha and I are at the same table for the last hour. That's right. Johnny Haha was in still, right? Is Johnny Haha?
I think Johnny Haha busted, didn't he?
Let me double check.
I don't remember. He was still in when I went out, I thought.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Johnny Haha is still in. Okay, yeah, so we still got Johnny Haha there. Oh, but he's not here on the chat either. Okay.
I'll never see him on Discord. I've never seen him on Twitch.
He's been on my stream before, a couple times, but yeah, I haven't seen him lately. So, all right, I'll give him one anyway. Thank you, Meta John. Yeah, we gave it. We're on to Johnny Ha. Johnny Ha, good, very good people. So, Davey wins his UGG. Ace Jack versus Ace King. He got it. Yeah, John Miner. Cards Me is a stream teamer, but I've never had any kind of interaction with them at all. From my understanding, they're on the Facebook, and I don't recall ever seeing them on a stream with the WPT or any of the other stream stuff. But yeah, they are a stream teamer. So.
Hey, I know they were talking about Angel, Lynn's husband, winning second place. Was it really like 40 grand?
I don't know the amount. Did somebody say 40 grand? Or what
somebody said he won 40 grand.
Maybe. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know the buy and all that, but I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds, you know.
There was a lot of people there.
Yeah. And if it was for the big event that they had there, then yeah, I mean that sounds about right. For you know,
I think it was the main event that he.
That's a nice you know score. It was probably like a 300 to 500 buy-in too, right? Something like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, they said they got a baby coming, and Lynn was talking about how expensive baby stuff is and how much it helps to win that. So.
Oh yeah, and Davey wins busted 53rd, so GG on Davey wins on that one. And Johnny Ha did just bust 52nd now. So Johnny is out.
Good game, buddy.
So that didn't work. Okay, so Island Bud has something to say here, JGrant.
Oh no.
He says,
you
are still a 6-foot sponge bath giving hairy nurse. Laugh out loud.
What?
He says, you are still a 6-foot sponge bath giving hairy nurse. Laugh out loud.
Hey, but I make like $110 an hour, and we won't talk about what respiratory makes an hour.
And you only give sponge baths to the same sex, right? You were saying?
Yeah, it's got to be dudes now, and a lot of them in Dallas enjoy it when I do it. It's weird.
It's funny. I remember years ago I was in Vegas at the Gold Nugget, and I wanted to get the massage, deep tissue massage, and they wouldn't allow. They were going to give me male, and I'm like, no, I prefer not or whatever for me, just for getting a massage and all that. And they go, no, that's the regulations or whatever. It had to be, male, female. And so, let's just say I didn't get the massage. So,
well, hey, I had a female patient one night, and she was impacted, if you know that means. I'd given her a bunch of enemas, and that didn't really work. And so she said, well, I guess you're just going to have to manually disimpact it. And I said, no, ma'am, I can't do that. And she goes, well, you're a registered nurse. Why can't you? And told her husband, file a formal complaint against him in the hospital. And I looked at the husband, and I said, I can't insert my fingers into your wife's rectum. I'm sorry, but y'all would sue me till the end of time if I did that. I said, I'll go get a female nurse. Just don't report me. They reported me.
They did.
Yeah, they said I didn't know one aspect of my job, and it wasn't safe for me to take care of patients. Man, for a female doctor to inspect male genitalia in the ER, they have to take me in there with them as a witness that they don't sexually assault the person. I mean, it's ridiculous, these lawsuits. And vice versa.
Right. Well, we got that table broke, so we got Rich Al again. Rich Al's up to 80,000 now. That's what's going on with Rich Al. So Meta John says, looking forward to the Stream Team Championship on Monday. Thinking of taking the day off to ensure I am ready. Yeah, that's not good news for us playing in it because Meta John. So I believe Meta John has the record for the most TPs in a month on the Stream Team leaderboard. In November, he had like over 60,000 or about 60,000 TPs in 1 month. I finished second that month, and I was like 20,000 points behind him. And I finished second on the Stream Team leaderboard, JGrant. So,
dang. Can you break down for me, because I don't understand? Is it only VIP tournaments that get double points, or tournaments below a certain amount?
So break that down for you. Where's Lynch Cats? So yeah, basically if the VIP minimum payout, if the minimum payout is 500, right, then that's getting double points.
Okay.
Because it should get at least 1,000 points for the minimum payout.
Okay.
On that, I believe that's kind of the golden rule that I'm familiar with, and even I'm not always 100% sure, but it is written down on the Discord under ideas. So if you go to ideas and stuff, Lynch Cats pins it and posts it up there with all the rules, and then it's open for discussion too. So if we feel like something needs to be changed or whatever tweaked, we can all bring it up because it's everybody's leaderboard. It isn't just one person's, right? So if we feel like it needs to be another way, we can tweak it.
Hey, I could tell you that Island Bud had beat me on the leaderboard.
They got 400 points. Thank you, Davey Wins. 400 points, not 500. 400 points. Gets double and much up. So something like that.
I was behind Island Bud on the tournament leaderboard, and he Lynch Cat had actually missed 2,500 tournament points on one yesterday. And it put me one position in front of Island Bud, and he has ever taken.
Raise 'em Higher's taking off. Says great stream. Good night and good luck all. Still in. All right, Raise 'em Higher. Raise 'em Higher busted out 46th spot. So we're losing. We lost Davey Wins. We lost Johnny Haha. Now we lost Raise 'em Higher. But we still have Richmond and Rich Al, right? I think those are those the last two? And Davey Wynn's still in, right? Oh no, Davey Wynn's busted. Right?
He just busted, yeah.
Right. I think all we have left is Rich Al and Richmond. Let me double check that. Let me know if I'm wrong on that one, everybody. I'm going to scroll through it myself here again. Rich Al is 30th. And it's Richmond backwards, so it's denominature or whatever. But that's Richmond, which is 14th. I think that's it. I think we're down to the riches, right? So Rich Al and Richmond are on, or whatever. Thank you again, Raise Them Higher. Meta John says November was a good month. I played almost every event available. Yeah, and he was available for all the events. Not only was Meta John available for all the events in November, but he was just tearing it up. So he had about like 60,000 tournament points for that month alone. Wow. Like I said, it wasn't even a question. Like I said, I finished second, but I wasn't even like, I didn't even have dreams of like, oh, I can get him, you know. It was kind of like this month with John Miner. You know, there was a hope and a dream, I guess, for if you just got first place in every tournament over the weekend, you could maybe catch him if you were already up there, like for Mr. Clutch or somebody. But yeah, I mean, nobody was catching John Miner this week or this month. So, all right, Hardcore confirms yes, they are the last two. So we got Richmond and Rich Al. So let me go find Richmond's table too, which we had earlier, but they busted that table. I'll get that table ready as well. But Rich Al is here. Rich Al is going to be featured all the way. Still in the chat. So let's turn that sound off. But we'll keep our eye. We will keep our eye on Richmond as well. Richmond. Oh, everything good over there? Okay. Actually, Richmond's all in here, right? With this in. Queen Jack versus pocket ace. So we need a queen or a jack on the river. But they're still in. They still got some chips there. Okay. All right. So back to Rich Al here on the feature table, everyone. And I think they really like it. We could put two tables up and make them pretty big, but having this feature table like this, it's really large for the people on tablets and phones and stuff like that. What do you think? Have one table up or two tables? We can do either one. What do you think?
I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I play on a tablet, but I can still see two tables if they're side by side or one on top of each other.
All right, Davey Wynn says, I think we need to tweak the leaderboard rules that John Miner has to handicap everyone 15K TPs. There you go.
Seconded.
Oh, you second it. All right, I got second.
Point of order, I suggest the motion pass and a chat vote now.
All right, so Davey Wins and a Hardcore both agree with one table up. I agree with the one table. It just makes it larger and all of that. I like having it really big. I worked on the two table one, making them larger too, though, because what I notice is when people do the two tables, they're really small. And I know I just asked you and you guys all said one, so I shouldn't even switch it to two tables. But I kind of wanted to show the two tables. Actually, you guys saw the two tables earlier. You guys know what you're talking about. So we're sticking with one, okay? We're sticking with one. All right. But we got a lot of different setups.
If you want a second table, you can always pull it up yourself. So.
No, I have it over here on the side. It's just for the screen.
Oh,
so
I meant good. For me.
I'm going with the the stream team here in the crowd. So they're good.
Oh no, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I was saying I personally could pull up a second table if I didn't want just one, just on a different monitor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which a lot of people do, and that's why you get spoiler alerts too, with those 3-minute delays. You know, that's why. Like Matt Savage brought my table up, but he's on a 3-minute delay, and then everybody's like, "Boom, Kevin, yo, yeah," and I'm like, you know, I love it because I know what they're talking about, but it's tough for the person streaming, you know.
Yeah.
Because of the spoiler alerts, but
I don't want to mess with anybody's stream. That's true.
But then again, if it happened 3 minutes ago and the chat takes 3 minutes to get to them, then. Is it really? But for the people that are watching the stream, yeah, it has. You can't write anything in the box until you see it on the stream. So That's why I try to help out the other people streaming, and I just tell them, hey, please, no spoiler alerts, everybody. So, but yeah, just go live, and we don't have that problem usually, so it's fine. Actually, I haven't talked to Matt why he doesn't go live, because Lynn Gilmartin started going live, which is great, especially with her. She does miss a lot of things in the chat here and there, but we just repost it. Everything's good, and it's nice to be able to have that back and forth with the people. So it was like tonight. I was really behind in the chat for a while. So and then of course you're on tonight, special guest. So you and I are going to be talking stuff. What do you got?
No, I was just saying hi.
Oh, hi. Well, I noticed that you stopped just blurting. You would raise your hand to get in there. So I'm paying attention to you, JGrant. This is your time, your moment. Oh, Rich Al's all in, 51K, but he's not at risk. Oh, so just trying to get those blinds. All right, so we need a heart or a king. Let's see. All right, we need a king. Might as well just put a king on the river. We're all good. Oh, really? All right. Well, there's 62K. It's not going our way. To Rich Al.
Man.
All right, so down to 32 right now. So let's keep it going, Rich Al. Earn that paperclip, baby.
Yeah.
Got to earn that paperclip. Yeah, Rich Al says crud.
He's got his girls working in a paperclip sweatshop in his kitchen, and they're selling them on eBay. I'm telling you.
Davey Wynn says, yeah, sometimes I forgot to do the spoilers. Yeah, well, it's not really a sweatshop if it's paper clips,
Yeah, that's true. They got to earn their keep, man. You're paying the rent or the mortgage. My dad always made me mow the lawn, and I would complain about it, and he's like, well, do you want to pay the mortgage or you want to mow the lawn? I'll mow the lawn.
Hardcore says, now if you shut the following side and the chat side, it's huge, but then you can't see the chat. But yeah, we can always cover the chat too. But like I said, I got around it with a couple things too on, blowing up the screens and stuff too. And it's really not about the screen space on the Twitch. It's about the how big. Well, I guess we can blow them up there too on the thing, but it's just the way monitors are set and the way these tables are. They're widescreen. So it's not like they're boxes or something. So I like the format where you put them on top of each other. And that was a 2-table format I had earlier tonight when you and I were both playing. And that's why I said, well, they've already seen that. So it's not like, they know what they're picking, right? So we're sticking with one. We're sticking with Rich Al. And let's go, Rich Al.
I got the Twitch app on my Fire TV, so I usually just open your stream up on my TV, and I can zoom on 2 tables. I can see everything. So I don't care either way.
And then Davey Wynn says he's going to grab the spotlight for a minute during the Stream Team Championship. He wants to tell his jiggity story. It's quite a run out. Okay, cool. Well, we'll definitely do that next Monday during the Stream Team Championship. Hey, I asked somebody, I think 2 people, to remind me about the PLO story. I had a PLO story to tell. And
oh, that's right. I was supposed to.
Was it you and Nick? I think it was you and Nick.
Me and somebody. Oops.
You were supposed to remind me to tell a PLO story.
Kevin, can you tell us the PLO story?
It's not even that great of a PLO story. So but I just remembered it right now when he was talking about telling. And we were playing a cash game at the Golden Nugget. I was playing the cash game at the Golden Nugget one time, and the table was basically breaking. It was like, I don't know. It was really late at night or something, and early morning. And anyway, it was just the table was breaking, and one of the other guys, somebody had mentioned Omaha, and I like, yeah, Omaha, and so we're like, hey, let's keep the table going with Omaha, Potlam Omaha, because we don't need, if you only have a few players, you can just play Omaha. It's Hold'em, it's a little not the same to play live, in a cash game. if you're just playing like 3 or 4 people. But anyway, we wanted to play Omaha, and then everybody said they were going to play, and it ended up only being 2 of us. So everybody was bluffing, which go figure. Poker players bluffing, right? Oh, Rich Al, all in. Let's go. Mojo says, hey, Gavin Casino, tell us the PLO story. So I'm doing it.
Tell us a bedtime story.
Let's go, Rich Al. Come on, Rich Al. Rich Al has pocket 3s, everybody. He just texted me in Discord, DM'd me. Pocket 3s, right? Oh, Rich Al's told in the chat he's got Queen Deuce. Oh, Queen Deuce. So Mojo's asking for a deuce in the chat. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. That's it. All right. What are we looking for? Good GG. Rich Al. What are we looking for? Rich Al just busted. We still have Richmond. And it should be here. There you go. Richmond's right here. I have her table already up. So she is being featured, but I don't see her in the chat, right? So if she's still around, we'll let her know. Yeah, right? So still around. Let her know. Where is she? Yeah, somebody can let her know, I guess. I'm trying to get in the Discord here, so but for some reason, how come she's not coming up in the? There it is. Okay. I'm letting her know right now. We are streaming your table. Okay. All right, so we'll let her know. We got her up here still. She is the last stream team left, as far as I can tell. Right? I believe that's it. So let's go, Richmond. All the way. So what place is she in right now? She's 22 out of 25. Oh. There's 24 left now. Okay. So she's 22 out of 24. So we're looking for her to dominate here. All right. So I was telling the PLO story. It's really not that great of a story. So maybe, sorry about that. But it is a PLO story that, so basically a couple people bluffed. They didn't want to play. So it ends up just being me and one other guy. And we're like, we want to play PLO, so let's play PLO. So we played it at the Golden Nugget, heads up at the cash game table. Oh, Richmond is all in with King 3. Oh, no, River 10.
Oh, what?
That didn't work out. That River, she got roged. Oh, man. And I just told her we were streaming her, too, so, oh, no. Anyway,
sorry.
Long story short, for the PLO, it ended up just being me and one other guy playing PLO, and we got them to only take $1 rake for every hand. So it was just heads up, and we ended up playing for almost 3 hours PLO, and I finally won. I finally got him. So the casino won because they got $1 for every hand, but we had pretty good stacks in front of us, so a couple $1,000 or whatever. So I did end up winning, but it was 3 hours later, and so I pick up the racks of chips as I'm leaving. I busted the guy finally, and as I'm walking, but if you're ever at one of those like the Golden Nugget or more of the local casinos, you get the same dealers over and over again, right, in the rotation and pushes. And so I've got all my chips. I'm walking up to cash out, and one of these dealers just looks at me and goes, "About time." Yeah. I mean, we were playing heads up for like 3 hours, but I mean, the dealers were making out too. But it was really funny because it was so true. They just looked at me and said, "About time." But I felt good because it's my favorite game. Pot Limit Omaha is my favorite game, and as far as poker goes, and so to be able to play heads up in Vegas, Gold Nugget, and all that, just having good and a lot of fun there. So. All right. All right. So
who's left?
We're getting out of here right now. I want to thank again JGrant, Jason, for just dominating me on the heads up battle. He just smoked me, took me out, lasted longer than me in the 1K diamond exclusive, just made me look terrible. Thank you so much. You're such a great guest, JGrant.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it, and it gave me great pleasure to be the second person ever to beat you heads up.
Right. Second player. Meta John and JGrant now are on the wall of fame, so to speak, knocking me out in a heads up. All right, so hey, everybody's saying goodnight right now. Rich Al, Meta John, Mojanocious, Davey Wins, Hardcore. All right, we got 619 Poker, right, and all of that. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much. All right, JGrant, it's been awesome. Much appreciated. All right, everybody. Boom switch.